What's up everyone, I'm VCI Gaming and welcome to another episode of Oxygen Not Included builds for the agricultural update. So if you're like me, you're waiting for that next update to come out with all the diseases and stuff. Now, I'm not going to concentrate on the diseases because we just don't know what they are, exactly how they work yet. But what we do know about farming is it's about to have a massive overhaul. Yields are no longer going to be a thing. And they've said that environment controlling is going to be a very important factor in farming successfully in the following update. So I've put together a little system here. Now this is a work in progress, guys and girls and everybody. So if you have any input on it, or if you can help make this better, I'm all for it. So please leave a comment, please do. Basically, let me show you what I got going on here. So as far as environment control, I know that the following update is going to require certain gases, lighting, and temperature for the plant to grow. So either it will grow or it won't grow. So basically what I have here is a set of filters. Now this will filter out every gas that's in the game, and obviously this is expandable as gases are added into the game. Yeah, so basically what's going to happen here is, say you want to, let's CO2. This environment, this plant has to grow in CO2. This supports 30 tiles. I am working on scaling this out. I think it will actually work better at scale. So CO2. So say we need CO2 in this environment. You can basically hook it up, the input line of gas, into this line right here. Say this is the filter for the CO2. This will come into here, and what this will do is it hooks up to a couple of vents, one here, one here, one here, and then one here. So this will fill up the environment with CO2. Now the temperature depends on other things. It doesn't matter because this system can take care of that as well. So with the other venting, what we have here is other vents that connect to a pump. This pump here. So when you first start this environment, obviously it's not going to be filled with CO2. In this case, it's filled with oxygen. So you're going to have to filter this out. You're going to actually have to pump it out to fill this with all CO2. And this will take a little bit of time, but it'll be worth it. So basically, you'll turn on this pump. Right here is the valve for the input of the CO2. So you can probably just put that on high, let it fill with CO2, and then pump out anything else that's in here. So the way that you can filter out the CO2 is pretty much this pump is connected to a filter. So in this case, you would set this filter to carbon dioxide, and then it would pretty much filter out the carbon dioxide and feed it back into the environment, and everything else would pretty much go into the top of this system, where you can filter out all the gases, like I said, which is pretty cool because you can have, I guess, infinite amount of these and just kind of hook the garbage back into the beginning, and it'll filter it out all over again and probably put it in another environment. That's what I really like this idea because it's really cool. As far as this system now, so once we have the CO2 in here, now we're going to need a specific temperature. Now it can either be hot or cold. We don't know the exact parameters. Say it's hot. Okay, I'll show you the electrical grid. So basically what we have here is two separate circuits, one controlling hot and one controlling cold. Now these can work in unison to create an exact temperature, like within a 5-degree radius if you're trying to go for that. It's applicable in some of the plants like the pincher peppers and the bristle blossoms in the current build. This can apply to that as well. Basically we have an input that has hot power in it. Actually it's a source, and it comes to here. Now it splits in two here. Now the reason for the split is one is going to go to the cold system and one is going to go to the hot system. Now the hot system in this case is the two space heaters. Now each of the space heaters are connected to a thermo switch, which you can set the value above or below any temperature. This is what allows you to pretty much get any temperature. And on the opposite end, excuse me, sorry about that, the second line comes pretty much to this cold system, which most likely you'll use helium. Which, hey, there's no problem in getting helium because we can just, let's say this one is helium, the helium filter, we could just attach that into there, and then we can control the flow of it with this valve here. And this is also a closed system. You can cut this pipe, or you don't even really have to, but you can kind of let the, hydrogen, not helium. You can let the hydrogen flow, and that cools off the system. This is a basic radiator system that cools it off, and the thermal heaters that warm it up. So it will take a little bit of tinkering around with these thermo switches to get their values right, and you can pretty much accomplish any temperature. That in combination with the ability to change the environment gas, and pretty much you can do what they've said they're going to do with the farming. You can pretty much do anything, because you can pump any gas in here. You can pump oxygen, polluted oxygen. Pretty much, like I said, any gas that's in the game or will be in the game can be pumped into the system and cooled or warmed up to your desire. So I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, guys, this is a work in progress. Let me know if there's anything that you can add to this, a way to make it better, even better yet, a way to scale it would be awesome. Now, as far as preservation of because the duplicants are going to have to come in here and fertilize. And by the way, I'm still working on irrigation. That'll be in a following video shortly. So basically, the duplicants, when they come in and out of here, you don't want to always have stuff running if you don't need it to pump out unwanted gases. So this is a basic water seal. The duplicants will come in through here, go through the water, and come out through here, and that will pretty much guarantee that this, whatever is in here, in this case we will say it's a CO2 still, will always stay in here. It might leak out to here. It's not the end of the world. It's actually good if it does. It'll kind of get this oxygen to get pumped out eventually, right? Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll say it again, this is a work in progress, so please let me know your input, because I think I might be onto something here. I'm still trying to optimize for electrical input and output and all that stuff, and efficiency things are still a thing. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Love all you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.